Good morning, guys. We have a very interesting setup on gold, and I would like to share with you. So, we've had a very massive downside on gold recently, but currently the market is at a very critical level where we have this psychological figure of 1660 and also a very strong demand level right here. The psychological figure is also acting as a support level, and it has rejected the market several times. So we have here rejection, rejection, and here it was acting as a resistance, support, 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 support. So this level is a very strong level, and when the market came again to the same level, we have this rejection. I wouldn't be surprised if we see market pushing up from this level all the way to some of these areas, but it all depends. All right, it all depends. We can see that the next direction for gold is up, but we don't have any confirmation to that effect, so we have to just zoom into the lower time frame, that is 1 hour. Basically, what we are going to look for as our confirmation is a pin bar. Right, it's a pin bar. Now looking at this is on the 4 hour, but it worked. We had a zone here, up, base, up, then market came into the base right here. This first candle wasn't a good enough confirmation because it's not a pin bar. Now, but a second candle, that is a pin bar, and that is what we look for as confirmation to exit. Now, if you don't know what pin bar is, let's just go to Google. You can also watch our other videos on YouTube. The first video, which is on the strategy, it shows you a step-by-step approach on how I analyze the market. So this is what a pin bar looks like. All right, this is a bullish pin bar, and this one here is a bearish pin bar. Right. If you're looking for a buy, you need this bullish pin bar. Sell, you need this bearish pin bar. So basically that is it. On the 4 hourly, this is the pin bar that we got. All right, this is a bullish pin bar. Okay, so right after the pin bar, you just have to execute the buy. Sometimes the next candle makes a pullback, all right, and that should be an opportunity for you to execute more trades. That is compounded trades. You get it? Add more trades, because your stop loss at the end of the day is going to be about 10 pips below the pin bar, right? A little below it, 10 pips. Don't go any more than 10 pips, right? So yes, that is on the 4 hour. Mostly I look for this pattern on the 1 hourly. Okay, but if you are someone who is always on the chart, then you can also replicate the same thing on the 15 minutes. It's just a matter of, first of all, looking for your zone. Like this is a demand zone. Then wait for market to come all the way into the zone, and then a pin bar, right? You need a pin bar. So if you can replicate the same thing on the 15 minutes, that is fine. But for me, I do it on the 1 hour. So let's go to the 1 hour and go. Exactly the same thing that happened here. We had a zone here. If you have been trading for some time, you know that this is a down base, down. And this was the pullback that we had. Okay, a lot of you would have expected it to go a little bit higher, but trust me, this level here on the Fibonacci, that is 618, that is where the market got to, and it's a good area to execute. All right, so right after market came to the Fibonacci level, we had this pin bar. Okay, like I said, if you get a pin bar inside your zone, that is the time to execute. So here, yes, we got a pin bar, and this will be the execution. But before the market went sell, we had this pullback. Okay, and that is the opportunity for you to add or compound your trades, because your stop loss will be 10 pips above this pin bar. So we are trying to replicate the same strategy on gold currently. All right, so for you to be able to spot this clearly, you need to change this to a line chart, so like this, and clearly you can now see this is a zone. Market created this like a W pattern, and this becomes our zone. Okay, so when market comes into the zone, you need a pin bar, and that is exactly what happened. All right, So market came into the zone. We got this pin bar candle, and right after the pin bar, you could have executed a buy. Okay, yes, so we missed that. Okay, because I didn't share it in the group. Now again, line chart, and we can see there was a zone here, and market came strongly into the zone. This was a strong move into the zone, and we got the pin bar somewhere here. Some of you may contemplate whether to take the trade or not. Yes, I mean, if you believe in yourself, yes, you can take it. But the thing is that the rule is that the buy setup is only broken when market breaks below this wick. All right. So when you have up, base, up, like what we got here, up, base, up, this setup is only violated when we break below here. That is the level that I've marked. And when you check this, trade, it never broke below it. All right, it never broke. We had some wicks going below it, but never broke. And finally, we got the pin bar formation right here. So that was a signal for buy. Just let's assume that you weren't able to take this because you didn't know about all these things. Now you are presented with the next opportunity. Okay, you have another zone currently. Let's change to line chart again, and clearly we can see kind of a W formation, and this is our zone here. So we should expect market to come all the way into this zone, give us a pin bar on the 1 hourly, then we go for the buy. So I'll keep you posted on gold if we get a pullback and the pin bar confirmation. You can also be watching alongside. Like I said, you can replicate the same thing on the 15 minutes if you have enough time to be sitting on the chart. All right. Mind you, the level we are on gold right here, the level we are on gold is a very strong level, like we identified on the 4 hourly. Okay, look at this level. Very strong. It keeps rejecting the market anytime it comes there. So yes, it doesn't mean gold is strictly going up. Okay, market could continue its downside, break below this level, and then yeah, that is why confirmation or getting a confirmation before execution is very, very necessary. So it means that when market comes to this zone, we are not blindly going to buy. We need to see what the pin bar before we execute. So yes, that is the update I have on gold. I'll keep you posted if we have any new development on it. If market respects our analysis, fine. If it doesn't and breaks below, life goes on, right? When it breaks below, then we just need to change our bias, wait for a pullback all the way up here. Then again, a pin bar, this time a bearish pin bar before we go down. So yes, let's just wait to see what the market do. All right. Thank you.